Hello my lovely Aquarius, welcome back. Today's reading is all about love relationships, the issues in the relationships, the action that needs to be taken, the outcome, and how does the person on your mind think and feel about you. You have three major arcana cards which are quite important for you to learn about lessons, so these are the cards we need to pay attention to. Okay, so the issues that were in your relationship, just breathe. Okay, so I feel like this is about, you know, stepping back, reconnecting, resting, recharging yourself. I feel like the issues that were in this is maybe, for a lot of you, you either spent too much time putting in effort to try and maintain the relationship that you didn't actually focus on, you know, the fun side, the side that you both, you know, need to be. It's not just about, you know, life is not just about connecting with people. You need to connect with your higher self and with the divine. And I feel like, you know, at the time, maybe for some of you, you took a break from your personal relationships. Maybe, you know, you didn't focus on your relationships as much as what you should have done. A lot of you might have gone into the focus on yourself and, you know, your spiritual self, and caring for your spiritual self, which is all fine. I feel like for some of you, if this was to do with an ending from issues that were in the relationship, you know, there was a point where, you know, your guardians were trying to tell you needed to have more sleep, eat healthy foods and exercise. You know, go out into nature, watch a movie, do things that, you know, will keep your mind in a positive state of mind. I feel like maybe you become so overwhelmed in issues in the relationship that you constantly stepped back. Because you felt tired of constantly trying to improve these matters. You needed time for yourself to recharge your emotional batteries, okay? You needed energy to invest in the relationships, and I feel that maybe, you know, the relationship was taking a strain on you. It was making you feel that you wasn't yourself. So I feel like maybe for some of you, you kind of pulled yourself back away from the relationship. Not in a way that you didn't love this person, but I feel like the kind of relationship issues that are dealt our way sometimes can be a bit of a burden. And we all deal with things differently. So maybe you just backed off too much and, you know, the relationship ended because you become distant from each other. Now, your action is to take balance, okay? So, you know, for you, balance is important. It's important for all of us. We need it in our lives. We need it with ourselves. We need it with others. We need it in our relationships to help us to renew, to compromise. We need it for harmony. We need it for healing. We need this balance. You need to examine your relationships to see if they are truly in balance, okay? So this is where, you know, it's helping with these issues that you had before. If you start looking at where in the relationship it needs balance, or you feel, you know, the relationship needs balance in a certain area, then you can apply it. And then you can see that this is how you can get a healthy relationship. Because a healthy relationship takes time. You need to be together as well as take time apart. So I feel like the issues of being mostly together constantly, like literally at each other's necks by the end of it, you wanted to strangle each other. So you need, you know, you need your own time. You don't have to spend every waking minute with each other. I feel that, you know, you need some peaceful solitude time, and to renew your acquaintance with yourself. You need to acknowledge, you know, what you bring into the relationship and what the partner brings to the relationship. You need to ensure that you both play an equal part in this relationship, and that no one's dominating the relationship. You know, there is compromise. You have to bring compromise into your relationships for it to be harmonious for the pair of you. You need to be willing to give as well as receive. You know, you can't just expect the person to put in effort into the relationship if you're not putting in just as much or even more. But I feel like, you know, if you both discuss your needs and you compromise with each other, if you find your middle ground, you know, then you both will have your needs met, because you both are in balance with each other. You've both talked, you've both, you know, embraced your differences. You've both embraced your similarities, you know. You've both, you know, focused on what you do wrong in the relationship, you know, what you bring into it, what they bring into it. And you need to be willing to work through any issues with honesty and with love and confidence, okay? That your differences, you have to be confident that your differences are going to be resolved, because, you know, sweeping them under the carpet is not going to actually solve anything. Thinking, oh, you know, I'm going to be silent, it's going to stop an argument, and then you walk out for the day, you go to work, and you come back, that problem's still there. That problem's still in someone's thoughts, and it's going to linger, it's going to fester, it's going to, you know, come back tenfold onto a new argument, you know, and then it's too late to actually focus on, you know, renewing it and working on it. You need to embrace your differences and bring balance and healing to your relationships. Okay? Now, if we look, we have control as your outcome. Now, for you to flourish in relationships, you must be fluid and free. Alright? Don't be rigid. Don't feel controlled. Don't allow your emotional energies to be needy or insecure. You need to master your emotions, okay? You might be a sensitive person, so every time, you know, something comes up where you're having to reflect on, you know, yourself, you want to hide away from that, and that's not going to make any, you know, anything good happen for you in your relationships, you know. It's important that you master your emotions. That way you do not rule the relationship, because a partnership is based on solely on emotion, and if it's out of balance and out of control, you know, it's not going to be a good relationship. You need self-control. Okay, so, you know, you don't act from one emotion, you act from, you know, emotion and intellect, and that way you can deal with your emotions. Maybe your emotions are the issues in the relationship, because that's why there's no balance, because you can't actually work out how to deal with confrontation. You know, if you work on your emotions, your relationship will thrive. It will grow. You know, you need to influence a gentle and loving approach. Not domination, okay? So I feel like maybe for some of you, you feel like if you try and be or act in a dominant way, you're in power of the issue, but you're not. Okay, so maybe for some of you, you was a bit more dominant and forceful in your relationship. Some of you, I feel that you weren't, I feel like you weren't really able to express all your emotions. I think just was building up, and they were taking control of you, and you know, was holding you back from, you know, putting balance into your relationship. You need to come from compassion, understanding, rather than anger and frustration. I know sometimes, you know, you get into arguments with people, that's the last thing you think of. You just think of anger. But, you know, you need to take a minute to breathe and then come back into the situation and deal with it in a compassionate way, okay? Because that way it's helping you as well as your partner with a difficult situation. You need to look at this, you know, situation through the other person's eyes as well, and experience what, you know, his or her heart and soul feels. Because you focused on yourself, I'm hurting, but they're also hurting. But it's like a kind of, it's in human nature to just want to, you know, protect yourself rather than think about somebody else at that time. But, you know, you need to take some self-control, okay, with confidence. Allow a situation to unfold. Detach yourself from the outcome. Don't try to control it. You know, the end result is of self-control and confidence is supreme peace, okay, in your relationships. So you need to take time to examine how control, okay, is affecting your relationships. How the person sees you. Now, this is what they are feeling towards you. This is how they think about you. And they're feeling that, you know, they believe it's a possibility they can get back with you. They feel that you are a potential partner for them. It's positive energy. They see you as a positive person. They love it when, you know, you embrace your happy side and your vibrant side. You know, they want to believe in the power of the relationship and the enthusiasm. They want to believe in the love that's there, okay? They want to move forward with you. And I feel like, you know, these, if you're visualising a powerful relationship, I feel like it's like a magnet, it's coming back to you. If you've been thinking about this person, they're also thinking about you. That's like it's like an attraction. It's like a giant magnet, and you're attracting their energy. And if that's the case, it could be your twin flame. It's time for you just, you know, to think about your side of the relationship, what's going to work to get balance. Because this person, I feel like, loves seeing you as your confident self, the positive self, the person that shines their light and brings, you know, brings it out of other people as well. I feel like you're the light in their life, or you was the light in their life. You know, and something, just the balance wasn't there to hold the relationship together. And I feel like maybe this person just wants to come back and, you know, bring out your qualities and see you more confident and enthusiastic, but make a better relationship. So, you know, you need to shine your light out and, you know, attract what you desire. I hope you enjoyed that, Aquarius. Thank you for watching. Oh, wait one moment. Don't go anywhere. I want to give you one card. Self-love. You realise that love of self is necessary to love another. Okay? You need to love yourself and stay in control of your emotions. Focus on balance and how to deal with issues to get the relationship you want. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.